Hello, this is your Action News reporter here at the Desert Paradise Archery Range. Today we're shooting the 40-pound Martian willow recurve bow, and we're shooting bare bow. Did you know that there are 117 million lakes on the planet? Finland is known as the land of the thousand lakes because it is home to over 187,000 lakes. Finland, really? I got thinking, what are the different types of lakes? We're going to shoot those today. So let's get to it. Our first lake is called a permanent lake. One of these, the amount of evaporation is lower than the amount of precipitation or of a river flowing into it. The Great Lakes are a great example of this kind of lake. It's got water coming in, but none going out except for evaporation. They're represented by red arrow. Permanent lakes, red arrow, scores 1 in the 9 ring. Yay! Didn't quite break the line. And a total of 22 points. That's an excellent start. Yay! Our next lake is the saltwater lake, also called a saline lake. These types of lakes are formed when no natural outlet occurs, or where water evaporates quickly, causing a higher than usual salt content on the surface of the water table. Examples of saltwater lakes are, there's one found in Utah, the Great Salt Lake, and there's a couple of places called the Dead Sea. There's one in California and one over on the border of Israel and Iraq, I think it is. And saltwater lakes are represented by yellow arrow. Saltwater lakes score a total of 17 points. Solution lakes are next. They are formed when bedrock is soluble and it dissolves due to rainwater or some type of precipitation. And hollows or crevices form. They can fill up with rainwater or other sources. Sometimes the bedrock collapses and forms a sinkhole. And if nearby groundwater gets into that hole, this is another type of solution lake, very common in Croatia and even in Florida. They are represented by orange arrow. Solution lakes score 1 in the 9 ring. Yay! And a total of 16 points and the first miss of the day. Our next lake is a temporary lake, similar to our mud puddle. Deserts can have small temporary lakes in them. With these types of lakes, the amount of evaporation is more than the amount of precipitation. They dry up before they get any more water added to them, which makes them temporary. They come and they go, depending on the rain. And they are represented by white arrow. Temporary lakes get good grouping and score 22 points, which is tied for first place with red arrow permanent lakes. That's hilarious. We have tied for first place permanent lakes, red arrow, and white arrow temporary lakes. If we were to stop right now, we'd have a shoot off between those two. They would take first and second, and then in third place would be yellow arrow saltwater. That's what the next group of arrows is up against. Artificial lakes. Let's talk about them. Artificial lakes are often called reservoirs. They're held back by a dam, and they are the most common types of lakes. They are used for public use, boating, fishing, water supplies to multiple areas, producing electricity. Lake Mead is a great example of this. Artificial lakes are represented by black arrow. Artificial lakes score 1 in the 9 ring, yay! And a total of 15 points. My first arrow bounced off the target and is laying here in the dirt. So that's a miss. Our next lake is called a fluvial lake or an oxbow lake. Now these are formed when rivers wind through the country, and in that horseshoe the ends come together and the river flows through there, leaving a lake on the side of the river. In Iowa, there's a lake called Carter Lake that is one of these. It's just a fancy term for a river, represented by blue arrow. Oxbow or fluvial lakes score a 14. So far, that's low score of the day. Next in the quiver is brown arrow, representing freshwater lakes. They are the most common lakes in the U.S. They are fed by rivers and rainstorms and have no outflow streams. The most well-known of these is the Great Lakes, the 5 Great Lakes up in northeast U.S. and Canada. They have water coming in, but nothing going out except for evaporation. Freshwater lakes scores 1 in the 9 ring, yay! And a total of 18 points. Our next lake is caused by meteorites. They're called meteorite lakes. They're caused by meteorites or asteroids hitting the earth and creating a depression. These kind of lakes will take sometimes years to form by rainwater or groundwater. And they're represented by green arrow. Meteorite lakes, green arrow, scores 22 points. That's a 3-way tie for first place. Way to go! Last today is organic lakes. Now these are small and extremely rare types of lakes, and they are formed by actions either from the flora or fauna. If a beaver dams up a stream and a reservoir occurs, this is a perfect example of an organic lake. They are represented by purple arrow. Now I got a question for you. If you catch a fish in an organic lake, is it an organic fish? Organic lake gets 2 in the 9 ring. Yay! And a total of 25 points. That puts him in first place. Well, we got a 3-way tie for second and third place coming up next. We have a tie for second place between green arrow, the meteorite lake, red arrow, the permanent lake, and white arrow, the temporary lake. All those scored 22 points. The high score will take second place. Medium score will take third place, and the low score will be eliminated. White arrow, the temporary lake, will shoot first. Red arrow, the permanent lake. Green arrow, the meteorite lake. Both red arrow and green arrow score in the 9 ring. White arrow, I missed the target. So he'll be eliminated. We'll have to reshoot red and green. Okay, the second shoot off between green arrow, meteorite, and red arrow, permanent. Red arrow shoot first. Green arrow, meteorite. Another close one. Red arrow, permanent lakes, score in the 7 ring. It broke the line, so they will take second place. Meteorites, green arrow, score 5 points. They will take third place. The winner's circle is next. This is your Action News reporter here at the winner's circle, where we have in third place green arrow representing meteorite lakes, who lost a double shoot off at the end with 5 points. In second place, red arrow representing permanent lakes, who won the double shoot off with 7 points. And in first place, in our center ring, is purple arrow representing organic lakes, who won with 25 points, getting 2 9 rings to get that. There's your winners. Yay! We congratulate them and hope they'll continue to flourish. It's Thursday. You have today and tomorrow to sign up for the archery shoot-off, the Saturday archery shoot-off. Just leave a comment. Let me know what color arrow you would like to represent you here in the field. And we'll see which one of you viewers are the best this week. The winners and I would like to wish you a good day. I have some honorable mentions to bring up. There are 22 different types of lakes, and we've just covered 9 of them. Well, here's 3 more. Tectonic lakes, where the earth has an earthquake and the ground moves and creates a lake that fills either by underground water or rainwater. Then there's the volcanic lake, where a volcano is active and it goes dormant and the rain fills up the cone of the volcano, creating a lake. And then there's great glacial lakes that are created by melting ice glaciers, creating all kinds of lakes. There's our honorable mentions.